Hey, hello, howdy, how are you? I think I've exhausted all my greetings. What's going on? And happy Diwali to those who celebrate. Shout out to the Festival of Lights. I don't know what's good with Diwali. I just know it's colorful. I know it's fun. And I know light is necessary for sight. So if you celebrate Diwali, shout out to you. I just gotta give out a shout out to people who celebrate Diwali. Don't know what it is. I just know it's today, and I hope y'all are having a fun day for those who celebrate. I didn't think I would make it this far. I'm just gonna be straight up with you. When you're in high school or even when you're in elementary school, you think, oh, 25, you're washed, you're cooked, you're an unk, you're old, you're a boomer. And now I'm turning 26 in 4 months. Actually, I think less than four, like in about 4 months, your boy's gonna be 26. I'm in my mid 20s and I did not think I would make it this far. I remember, because first of all, your boy's Ugandan. In Ugandan terms, I'm middle aged. Like I'm supposed to be on my third wife right now. What's going on? Where is she? Can I find her? Like, do I have to mail order her on Amazon and get that 2-day prime shipping from Russia or I don't know what country they come from, but I'm waiting for my third wife. So if you find her, I would please ship them to my address. That would be greatly appreciated. Yeah, I made it to 25 and I didn't really even now it's like I've not even planned on, finding a job, figuring out what I'm supposed to do next. I really do take things one day at a time. Your boy doesn't even know what he's eating for dinner. And because I got to eat dinner. That's a thing that my body requires for survival. And so it's crazy to think about how, yeah, like pretty soon I'm gonna be too old for the draft. Your boy would have escaped the draft. I'm very grateful for the United States for not, bombing or doing whatever they do in the Middle East to the extent that they needed to institute the draft during my time. That's a Gen Alpha problem. And younger Gen Z, y'all gotta deal with the draft because this boy is out. So shout out to, me just surviving. I don't have to do the draft anymore. That's something to be happy about. I think I can say hallelujah for that. I don't know if that's sacrilegious, but I'll say hallelujah for, missing the draft. Call me Donald Trump. I'm a draft dodger. I really didn't plan. You finish college and then you get your first job and then you go to grad school, you do these things and life just keeps happening. Life keeps going in motion. And for me, I just thought, I don't know if I thought I was going to die or something. Maybe I thought a bus would get me or something. Who knows? I thought an alien would abduct me. And maybe, I didn't really plan. So now that I'm starting to think of, okay, what am I doing tomorrow? What am I doing next week, next month, next year? What city do I want to live in? Do I want to and then I don't even want to look at rent prices, man. It's actually depressing. It's actually depressing. It's as if I'm being punished, but I do need to start thinking of moving out. I need to start thinking of the next stages of my life. But I didn't think I would get this far. I really didn't. I never thought I would. I thought I would just, after high school, you're just like, okay, what's next? Like, ¿qué más? Is there anything, like, what more? And then after high school and then after college and then, one of your friends randomly gets pregnant. Well, at least your guy friend gets a girl pregnant. Men don't, at least I think in 2025, men don't get pregnant, but I'm learning that biology changes in real time. So I might have to get back to you on that one. Yeah, some people have babies. Some people join running clubs. Some people get PhDs. And I just am taking things one day at a time. I'm very grateful. Don't get me wrong, I'm grateful, but I just didn't really think that oh yeah, eventually you have to start working unless your last names is Musk or Gates or Zuckerberg. You kind of got to do this thing called work, unfortunately. And you got to, trade your services for money and then just hope that you get enough shekels to survive. I don't know. I think I would like to work. I would like to start the next stage of my life, but this job market's no joke. Like I didn't just You know, I think I spawned in on veteran difficulty with this. Like, yo, man sends out application after application gets ghosted. I think I got a better odds of finding a Tinder match than I do getting a job in 2025 at this point. Who knows? And yeah, it's these things, it's just unpredictable. You just don't know what's going to happen. You can't see the future. You don't know. And you still keep going, you know? You still keep trying to find a way. You still keep trying to experiment. You still keep trying to push yourself. Because you might as well, you know, you might as well try something. Because I don't know how, and I don't know why, but I've made it this far, you know. Your boy has survived things. I've just survived, you know. You know, I will survive. I've got all my life to give. I've got all my love to give. I'm sorry for punishing you with that. But, you know, I just had to release that banger. I'm just trying to brace for the future. I really am just trying to brace for the future. Because I don't know. I don't know what happens next. And while I don't know what happens next, I'm definitely going to just, you know, take things one day at a time, push myself, keep experimenting, and see where life takes me, because it's taking me somewhere, or it's taking me to where I am right now. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked, please like and subscribe. My socials will be linked down below and at the end of this video. And thank you so much. I'll see you soon.